What's good, people? Boruto chapter 34 is out and we got loads of information that we need to talk about here. I will be dissecting every single thing I discovered in this video, and I actually have 2 videos coming up talking about Kara, Karma, and Jigen's connection with Momoshiki. So stay tuned and subscribe and hit that notification button to watch those videos when they come out. The first thing we discover this chapter is that Delta is actually an android. At first we thought that Delta was a human being who modified her body into becoming an android, but it turns out that there are multiple versions of Delta in the base of Kara, and we actually learned that her consciousness is transferred by that flying robot behind her back and transfers her consciousness within the other android. So it really makes me question, is Delta really a human being who has transformed herself into multiple androids, or is there actually a real Delta who is in control of all the separate androids? It also kind of makes me wonder if this actually applies to all the other inner members of Kara. Like, do all of these inner members have androids of their own, or are these people all different? Do they have different fighting styles? And is Delta the only Kara member that has been modified using scientific ninja tools? Like, it would kind of be hacks if you think about it, because remember, we got a hint that Delta was an android when she was fighting Naruto, because Naruto ran out of breath and it didn't seem like Delta was huffing and puffing any day soon, and that was the hint. So the bigger question here is, do all the inner members get the same treatment? Do all of them get their own android versions? And if that is the case, they could literally launch an all-out assault on Konoha, tire out Naruto. If Naruto manages to defeat all the androids, these people can literally jump into the second versions of the androids and return back to Konoha like nothing happened in the first place and capture Naruto. So basically, not only do they boast that Kara is a strong organization, they also show that they can tire out Uzumaki Naruto, and if they really wanted to, they can actually capture Naruto and destroy Konoha within a day. So that right there puts Kara on top of any other villain organization that we've gotten in Naruto or Boruto so far. Number 2, Amado is smarter than Orochimaru, and here's my reasons why. We know that Orochimaru has spent his entire life trying to replicate dojutsu as well as bloodline techniques. However, this has been a half-assed success because he has been able to replicate the Sharingan, but he has not been able to make a Sharingan that works effectively as the real one. Now, we have Amado here, who, if we assume, is the person that modified Delta and Kawaki by turning their bodies into scientific ninja tools, has achieved more, because firstly, we don't know anyone who has been able to create androids except from Amado's. That is technology which no one has been able to invent, not even Orochimaru himself, so that is out of Orochimaru's league. Secondly, Amado has been able to create techniques or scientific ninja tools which can actually replicate the abilities of the Rinnegan. As we can see, Delta's eyes absorbed Naruto's Rasengan. Now, absorption is one of the Rinnegan's techniques, and any form of technology that achieves this feat is incredible. These scientific ninja tools are so good that they can actually move a human a couple of tiers above a normal human. For example, Delta was able to keep up with Naruto's 6th Sage Mode, as well as take a few blows from his Sage Mode powered fists. So that there alone is enough proof that with enough of this technology, they can take anybody down. Number 3, does Delta have her own source of energy? Think about this. So since she's an android, she doesn't seem to tire at all. When she was fighting Naruto, she was taunting Naruto and even asking, well, he is human after all. She never seemed to show any signs of tiring out. And if we know anything about androids, they are not human, and since Delta is not human, she cannot tire out. Secondly, if we actually look at the androids from Dragon Ball Z, it turns out that they actually draw their power source from something else. They don't draw their energy source from ki. And therefore, if that is the case, has Amado actually invented something to insert in these androids to make sure they actually draw their energy from something else? We know that Delta can absorb chakra, but we don't know whether what she is running on, what these androids or her android body is running on, is actually chakra or not. And if it is not chakra, then that means that Amado has somehow found an unlimited energy source, and if that is the case, then everyone in the world of Naruto is doomed. Number 4, Kashin Koji states that the power demonstrated by Naruto as seen by him is not great enough to defeat Jigen, and apparently Boruto's karma seal is the key to beating Jigen. Now, that only means two things. The first thing is that Naruto's power that he demonstrated was not him at 100%, meaning that Kashin Koji has not seen Naruto at his full potential. The second thing is that the karma seal, apparently according to Kashin Koji, if it is the key to beating Jigen, must have some kind of power that we have not seen yet. So who knows? Maybe the karma seal has a stage 2, just like the curse seal, and we have not seen it yet, as this is something that they are still planning for the future. So that could be a potential reason. Or maybe the karma seal has an ability that we have not seen yet. Or maybe it is Boruto's karma seal that can actually do this particular thing that can destroy Jigen. But at the same time, Kawaki's karma seal resonates with Boruto's, and it seems like they have the same abilities, so it makes me question why Kashin Koji specifically states that it is Boruto who will be able to defeat Jigen using his karma seal, since Kawaki's karma seal basically does the same thing. Maybe every single karma seal is like a Rinnegan, it comes with their own individual techniques, and I want to see what Boruto's karma seal can do that Kawaki or Jigen's can't. Number 5, Momoshiki possessing Boruto. So according to Jigen, based on the manga panels that we've seen, it basically said my vessel, and Jigen actually went on to talk about how Momoshiki left behind a karma seal on Boruto before leaving, then after calling Boruto his vessel. Now we don't know whether it was Jigen saying this or whether it was Momoshiki saying this, but both could actually mean two different things. Now, if Momoshiki was the one saying that Boruto was his vessel, then it kind of makes sense how Jigen's vessel is Kawaki, because Jigen gave Kawaki the karma seal, and Momoshiki's vessel is actually Boruto because Momoshiki gave Boruto the karma seal. Now, they weren't expecting the karma seal to be on Naruto because they expected Naruto to be the person to defeat Momoshiki. However, it was Boruto, and that actually led Jigen to smile maniacally like it was all going according to plan. It actually could be that Momoshiki's soul is trapped within Boruto. We've actually seen this before. This is nothing special because Minato himself, before he died, sealed some of Kushina's chakra within Naruto's seal as well as his own, and because of that, they actually lived within Naruto and could basically experience what he was experiencing, thus making Naruto their vessel. So therefore, if Momoshiki actually transplanted his soul inside of Boruto's karma and made Boruto his vessel, then it is very possible for Momoshiki to actually appear multiple times, as we've seen whenever Boruto is hurt or his karma activates, thus reminding him of Momoshiki. And that would actually make sense because Momoshiki's soul is trapped within Boruto's karma seal. Another instance where we've seen something like this is when Sasuke takes over Orochimaru. When Orochimaru tries to take over Sasuke's body but then he fails, that is exactly what is possibly going on here. Maybe Momoshiki put the karma seal on Boruto, making him his vessel, then storing himself within Boruto like Orochimaru stored himself within the curse seal of Anko, and Sasuke waiting for the right opportunity to strike and take the body of Boruto and control it through the karma seal. Maybe this is the scenario here that Momoshiki has planned. Maybe death is just another stage for him to transplant the karma, so in the future he can actually take over the body of the person who he implanted the karma on so he can live on. It's basically similar to Black Zetsu reviving Kaguya using someone else's body as the host. Number 6, Kawaki learns ninjutsu, or how to become a ninja, from Naruto. Naruto takes on Kawaki and makes him his student, meaning that Kawaki is the second student of Naruto. So we will see which student turns out stronger, Konohamaru or Kawaki. Now, the second thing I want to talk about with this whole scenario happening here is this time skip that is happening. They want to skip over all of the training so we don't get bored with the information about Kawaki learning how to discover ninjutsu. Like, they don't want to do that because we've already seen Boruto go over that and learn how to use ninjutsu and all that. And thirdly, this actually is kind of a hint or a throwback to the very first page of chapter 1 of Boruto, where Kawaki was standing on Naruto's face. So not only is Naruto his master, but we can see that he's actually attaching himself onto the walls like a ninja. So he actually is using chakra and is able to fight as a ninja. So we all know who this is coming from, and this is actually good foreshadowing of him standing on the stone face of his master who taught him how to do this. And in a way, this is another tragic storyline of a student mastering abilities taught by his master to then betray his master, as well as him telling Boruto that he will do the same thing to him as he did to his father. Number 6. Kawaki sees Kurama at the end of the chapter. This is something that should not be a surprise because Naruto actually talked about it in the chapter earlier when he said that chakra is a connective tool, meaning that people can connect and relate with each other through chakra. Like Naruto has done this before in the war arc when he expressed his feelings through connecting with people through chakra. That's like him using ninshu in some kind of way to express his feelings. This is what Hagoromo was teaching, and by connecting himself with you, not only are you able to see his mind, his memories and his thoughts, you are also able to see his tailed beast itself. This chapter brought back loads of the elements of the Naruto universe that has already been established without people being told on a sly. So click on the left if you want to know how all clans came into existence, and click on the right if you want to know how Sarada will unlock her Mangekyo Sharingan in the future. I will be dropping 2 videos soon talking about why Jigen gave Kawaki the Karma Seal, as well as Jigen's connection to Momoshiki. So stay tuned for that and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss those videos. What a great chapter.